Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. How is everyone today? Welcome, Tales of Right. Welcome on in. Skyla, it is great to see you all. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in today. I have made it. We have made it live. It's been a kind of a rough day. Thank you all for all of your support and wishing me well when I have been struggling with feeling well. So I truly appreciate that. I appreciate you all. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Oh my goodness, Skyla! Oh my goodness, 4 months? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you, my friend. Oh man, that is so special. That is so special. I kind of don't even know what to say. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. Um, yeah, I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not feeling well, but I'm like all emotional now. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, yeah, yeah. Uh, I'm still having some dizziness. So I was thinking maybe we'll do an hour, hour and a half, just a really quick stream. I'm kind of okay when I lay down, and so that's kind of the frustration. If I'm laying down in bed, I'm not having the dizzy spells, but when I'm sitting up here at the computer, it starts to get really weird, and so I don't want to push myself too much. I don't get to catch your streams as much as I used to be able to, but I'm glad to be able to today. Nessie, welcome on in. I'm glad you're here, Skyla, too. Thank you for subscribing, even though you haven't been able to make it too often. I really appreciate that. Great to see you, Nessie. How are you? Welcome on in. We're just getting started here. I'm apparently having a hard time speaking today. Whether or not that has to do with my dizzy spells or not, who knows? Maybe it's just because I'm just not feeling quite myself. But it is great to see everyone. I didn't want to cancel altogether. I was like, even if I go on for like an hour, like, instead of my usual 5 hour, 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours even, I'm like, even if I just go on for an hour and I can see some of y'all, like, that gets me through my week is the weekends. Like, I look forward to this. I look forward to hanging out with you all, even if we're not playing The Sims, just chatting with you all. As long as you take care of yourself. Yeah, of course, Tails. Of course. I I'm really I deal with a lot of health issues. I don't know how much I've talked about it on stream or not, but I have a handful of things, and I have learned that my self-care is kind of the most important thing. Um, and with the caveat of interacting with you all, streaming, this is a very positive thing in my life. It's kind of my only socialization outside of my house. And so that's a really important thing to keep in my life too. So there's got to be that balance. Hey, Cliff, welcome on in. It is great to see you as well. We're kind of starting off with some heavy stuff, not too heavy, but you know what I mean. How are you doing? Hope to see that your doctors went okay. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you too. Yeah, I went to the doctor yesterday. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I also am glad that you're taking care of yourself, and that is very important. Yeah, yeah, of course. Self care is super important. I even have a freaking command for self care because it's like super important to me. Just taking care of those basic things. We all know we should be, sleeping, eating, hydrating, taking your medication, moving your body. Like, those are all just kind of basic things that sometimes a lot of us struggle to do those things. So, yes, Cliff, I did have my doctor's appointment yesterday. Thank you for asking about that. It went okay. After we talked about some things, she kind of suspects that it's medication that's doing it because it is fairly consistent. She didn't think it was blood sugar at all, which was what I was really worried about. I don't have diabetes. I have some insulin resistance, but they're even hesitant to put the pre-diabetes label on it. But that was really what I was worried about, is I didn't want to have to continue doing, like doing things that deal with blood sugar. She thinks it's medication, though. She thinks it's my beta blocker that I take for my blood pressure. I have POTS, and so basically my blood pressure doesn't regulate itself really well, so I can get really low. Really low is my issue. And so I take a medication, a beta blocker, to kind of keep my heart, heart from racing and things like that. She thinks that that's probably what it is. And so she gave me kind of a list of things to do to try and kind of tease out what's going on. So for a week, I'm going to be like starting with breakfast, like a high protein breakfast. Normally, I don't eat anything until lunch. So we're going to try that out. And then after a week of that, to see if that improves anything, we're going to try stopping that medication that she's suspected of. And it's a long acting version that I'm taking. And she's going to give me, I'm going to try a short acting to see if there's any difference in that. So I'm pretty excited that we have at least like a course of action. But I think I'm kind of suspecting that, today I started with the protein right in the morning, so my routine got changed, and so I ate my lunch later, and I think that's probably why I was having those dizzy spells more intensely today, is because I changed my routine now again. So, it's just one of those things. We gotta, my medical everything is not simple. And so I just kind of have to take baby steps and try things and rule things out. And I'm okay with that. Like, you know, um, I have learned that I just have to be patient and I just have to trust the process. So, yeah, I understand. I hope it works for you. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for letting me ramble on about my health stuff. I try not to do that too much, just because, it's, it's I don't know. Some people like chatting about their health stuff. I don't mind it, and I don't mind chatting with other people, but I know it could be like, why would you come hang out here and talk about medical stuff? I mean, some people do. Some people like that. Um, but I really try to be careful so that I don't want to sound like I'm complaining or like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it really well, but I'd rather like talk about pizza and play The Sims, frankly. Sometimes you need to talk, it helps you. I know it helps me. Yeah, Cliff, that's a great point. Yeah, yes, I appreciate that comment. I definitely do. Talking about things definitely helps. Um, I do have a therapist that I see every 2 weeks, and we talk about this. We talk about all this stuff. So I do have that outlet in a professional way. Um, And like people who ask me about my health stuff, um, here or like on Twitter or any sort of social media, I do try and answer those questions because I feel like they're genuinely asking about it. And hopefully maybe I can provide them some insight or even support, just because I have been through quite a lot. I've been through a lot of testing. So if they're nervous about testing for this, that, and the other thing, I do have a lot of knowledge about medical stuff. My doctors sometimes, quite often, joke that I may know more about them in certain things. So that's kind of a joke that I have. Angel Ways, welcome on in. It is great to see you, my friend. Hey, Emily. And yes, talking about your health can be hard sometimes, but when you share here, you just might be helping a lurker that might be having doubts about their own. It may not only change a life, but save a life. Yeah, that's a really excellent point. And that's why I don't mind like talking about it. If somebody sort of initiates it, um, absolutely, I will talk about it. I will offer my insight, my experience, my opinion, my, you know, uh, with the caveat, of course, I'm not a medical doctor. So, and I always try and kind of back that up by like, please consult your doctor. Here's what I've been through. Um, but yeah, kind of that dramatic last sentence of changing a life or even saving a life, that absolutely is true. Some people use Twitch to help themselves, and it's so important for people to listen. It's also a big step for people. Sending positive vibes. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Positive vibes. I'll take all I can get because I need them. Honestly, I just need them. It's been tough. I know it's been so tough for a lot of people with the pandemic. This past year has really challenged people in a lot of ways that I don't think we anticipated, myself included. Even though I've dealt with a lot of things, sort of medically and mental health wise, and as a parent of a parent who has children who has medical issues and mental health issues, I have been through a lot. But this last year has definitely been something else altogether. So I'm glad that you got a course of action. They don't like me being on beta blockers, so I've got a cabinet full of all kinds of goodies. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah. Uh, so initially, my psychiatrist put me on, or gave me a beta blocker for anxiety because I do have PTSD and anxiety, generalized anxiety disorder and OCD tendencies, OCD tendencies. And so, my anxiety is definitely a factor. Um, and so I was taking that intermittently as I was having issues. But then I was diagnosed with POTS, which is postural tachycardia, orth POTS, orthostatic tachycardial syndrome. So basically, my blood pressure can't regulate itself. So I had to be on a beta blocker to kind of even that out. Um, Post stroke will get you those kind of goodies. Oh boy, have you had a stroke? Is that why you got those goodies? I have a cabinet full of things myself. 2018. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that or I forgot that. Um, my memory is awful, so even if I did know, I forgot. Just before my 50th. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah. Um, Hello. Uh, so FMC9. Welcome on in. My memory is not much better. Yeah. I I'm open and honest with y'all about that. Like, it's not that I don't care. It that's not it. I just don't remember. I forget a lot. Yeah, I really do. So yeah, um, I just hate lots of skin issues. Oh no, I do have some skin issues too. I've had this. I just, oh, I just have lots of skin issues. Anytime I have a reaction to a medication or even a food, it's a rash. I do have some skin issues that I use, like I use special shampoo, I use special lotions. Um, so yeah, I get it about the skin issues. Mine are not awful. Mine are manageable pretty easily as long as I'm consistent with applying the medications and washing and using the special wash and everything. So I could have it a lot worse. Um, but I feel for you definitely. Same here. Same here, Angel. What? Um, you have skin issues too? Um, yeah. So skin issues. Yeah. Yeah. I have a little bit of everything issues. I really do. I really do. So I could relate to a lot of conditions out there. Um, yeah. So today, I wanted to get on and hang out with y'all. But I knew with the way I was feeling that if I didn't cancel completely, it would be, we're going to just do a nice little short stream. So mine are not consistent, but I do believe they're stress related. Yeah, absolutely. My everything gets aggravated by stress. So um, that's super common. My husband actually, he's broken out in hives a few times, and it's been in stressful situations. And so his doc was kind of like, "Do you think maybe it's stress induced?" And this last time he had it a few weeks ago was the first time it was severe enough that his throat closed up. And I said, "You need to go to your doctor right now and get an EpiPen because it's getting bad enough. Like they've progressed each time he's had them, that he needs to have something like that on hand." And so he did. He was great about it. Great about doing that. Hey, I'm on my iPad. My stepson is over and is living his best life playing Minecraft on the PC. Welcome on in, Sarah. It is great to see you. No worries. Yeah, I'm glad he's playing Minecraft. Like, yeah, it's Saturday. Why not hang out and play Minecraft? I was in bed most of the day yesterday and today. My father took a picture of the pothole and sent it to the local council. Oh boy, I don't know the story about the pothole, but sounds like it's bad and it needed to be reported. Playing the part of my hubby today was a lot. I was go, go, go for nearly 6 hours. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Cliff, I hate that. Um, yeah, yeah. It's so great to see y'all here. It really is. I'm so glad I'm able to just pop in a little bit. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm still quite dizzy. Again, when I lay down, the dizziness goes away. That's probably related to my blood pressure and not being able to stabilize right now when I'm sitting up. So, ready to get all cozy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was nice and warm and cozy in bed. Um, so, the meds are definitely working for him. Sorry, I'm drinking right in the microphone here. We are happy to see you here, but also really happy you are doing what feels best for you. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like, that's all I can do. Um, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. So, I have started working on this. We could keep chatting about medical stuff, but I wanted to pop in and show this to y'all. So, there is a build challenge. Actually, let's show you that first that I'm doing. Glad to see you always. What the what? Yeah. Is that strawberry juice you're drinking? No, it is wild berry herbal tea. So it's caffeine free. What the what is is correct. So I'm making a vehicle with tool. Um, let's open this up, show you all. Can you see this? Yes, you can. So this is, my thing is going to be in the way. Let's go to build cam. Does that get it out of the way? Yeah. Uh, try to look at my third monitor over there. There we go. Okay, so Mutant Motors. So it's a build challenge. That's done with tool. Yeah, it's done with tool. Dune buggy, so we can make it without tool. Oh, so can we make? No, you can't make it. Oh, yeah, in the challenge you can. Yeah, you don't have to use tool at all. It looks so cool. Oh my god, that's going to be a very creative build. Yeah, Angel Way, if you wanted to do the challenge, you don't have to use tool. You can make like just a mutant motor. Um, so it is builds. You can create a build, create some kind of mutant vehicle. Any style is fine, but it should look like it moves or has moved. Cast, you could create a sim or a household that would live in or regularly use a mutant vehicle. CC mods, create CC or mods that would suit mutant vehicles interior, exterior. That's if you're a mod or a CC maker. Screenshots. Create one or more in-game screens. Editing is okay using mutant vehicles and sims that you make or find in the gallery. Please give credit. So there's lots of ways to enter this particular challenge, and it is due April 30th, which is why I wanted to work on it because there's plenty of time. So thank you for the lurk tales. Enjoy that lurk. Appreciate you hanging out here. Typing too fast. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the chat while doing the dishes, so sort of lurking. No worries, Sarah. Whose challenge is this? Brenna Chan. Brenna Chan. Yeah, right here. I don't know if y'all could see that. So it's pinned to the top of their Twitter, and I did share it, but this is probably the best place to find it. So I thought it would be really fun to try this out. So I am making basically my concept is, it's gonna be a bug. So this is the face. I was kind of thinking like fly eyes, so that's why I chose this shape. And we're going to fill this in to be like eyes. And then back here is going to be, we're going to make this big old tail sticking off the end. And then I want to have big legs, like big spider legs or insect legs. I'm not sure. So it's going to be a very weird vehicle. But I also wanted to have, so it's a sound system and they can actually, like the Sims can actually get up on here. Initially, I wasn't even thinking we'll have it usable, but as I was experimenting with raising this up and down, I did decide that I wanted to have a usable space. So that is the plan. It's going to be basically like a mutant party vehicle. That looks so hard to build. I'll pass on that one. Yeah, well, you don't have to do anything that complicated. Like, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was going for, so I'm glad that's what it looks like. Um, but yeah, it's very tedious. If y'all don't use Tool or haven't watched it much, it's, I think I spent like an hour just getting like these couple of rows in place. So, oh my goodness, Cliff! Oh my goodness, Cliff! Thank you for that subscription. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Please keep it a fly, not a spider. Well, let's go on to our build cam so I'm off to the side a little bit more. It's a mutant, okay? So I was thinking like a fly-ish kind of face with like a bee or an ant kind of bum back here. Oh my goodness, Cliff! What? Thank you for gifting that tier 1 sub. Simmer J, enjoy that sub from Cliff. Wow. Wow. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys are overwhelming me today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Sarah. Let's get some hype. Let's get some hype. Let me get my other stream up the correct way. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh, I gotta slow down and breathe. All that excitement made me made me a little dizzy, which is not a bad thing in this case. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, let's see the hype. If you got hype emotes, let's see them. I love seeing all the different emotes. I love it, love it, love it. So, I don't think I've seen that one, Angel. That hype. Is that not a tier 1? Oh, those are so cute. I love that little hype. That's my own. Yeah, I can see that it's yours, but I don't think, because I'm a subscriber to you, but I don't think I have access to that one. Cowboy hype, that's cute too. I mean, I made it. So is it new? Like, is it something new that you just added? I'd subscribe if I knew how. This is my first time on Twitch. Well, welcome on in. Subscription is, well, if you have Amazon Prime, let's see, do I have a Prime command? Let's try it and see if I do. Okay, so if you have Amazon Prime, you can sign up for free, or you could subscribe for free. Subscriptions are not required. It's free. It's always free to hang out here with me. So, Soph MC, don't feel like you have to. I really appreciate the thought, but I just love having y'all hang out and just hanging out with my friends, and don't feel like you have to. But there are, yeah, with Prime you can do it for free, or otherwise, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. So if you really want to, maybe try and Google it. But I appreciate the thought, my friend. Also, some subs are auto drafted from your bank or PayPal. That's good to keep in mind too. That is really good to keep in mind and pay attention to what you're doing. So, yeah. Like, I think Sarah, I'm pretty sure Sarah, thank you for the love, Sarah. I signed up I subscribed to her page for 3 months in a row, but it only charged me one. And so I think the next time it's due, like you said, Angel, it's gonna draft it automatically. So my sister didn't realize it, so we had to figure it out for her. Okay, yeah, that's the thing is if you're not super familiar, I would err on the side of caution and not jump in until you kind of educate yourself a little bit more. Um, That's always good advice, I guess. That's always don't jump in until you know a little bit more. That's pretty solid advice. That's my life advice for everyone today. Yeah. So I think that's what's going to happen. Is it was the first time I've ever subbed more than one, like 1 month at a row. Like normally I just do it every month, and then when I am watching the person and I see, oh, it ran out, then I will subscribe again. But so I tried doing the 3 months, and it only charged me for the one, even though like I got the recognition that it was a 3 month subscription. So I think it's going to auto draft, just like you said. Also, if you're not financially steady, it's okay if you just hang out. The world of Twitch understands absolutely, like absolutely, absolutely. That's why I say it's always free to hang out here. Like you're not required to donate or subscribe or give bits or anything like that. This is not a source of income for me. I do this for fun. I do this to hang out with y'all. I do this for self care, to make sure I'm interacting with folks and building a community with you all, for myself. Um, it's not about the money. So, though I appreciate it, it is absolutely, it's not what I'm here for. So, absolutely, absolutely. Um, yeah, yeah. Just hang out. Just hang out. Okay. So, so yeah, this is largely just barely getting started. I started it yesterday. So we're coming along a little bit here. But again, using that new tool mod, it should be out um, pretty soon. I just saw a post by Twisted Maxi, who is the creator, and he had just completed a video for the new tutorial of how to use this new version. Um, so if you don't have Tool already, you're not super familiar with it, I would say just wait. If you're thinking about getting it, just wait until the new version comes out because it is quite a bit different, and um, it's been a little tricky to get used to. And so don't learn the one way if it's going to change in a week. You know what I'm saying? Um, Hype is tier 2 Emily. Hype is tier 2 Emily. Yeah, like the hype. So excited for it. Yeah. Do you mean the hype emote? Gotcha. I think, yeah, because mine is the same way. Like one is, those are my tier 1. Yeah, yeah. That's how mine is too. All right, elevate. So, unfortunately, as I was thinking about doing this on stream, like it's a real fun thing to do, but there's like lots of math and it's lots of little like tweaking things. So I don't know how interesting it'll be for y'all. So hopefully I could keep the talking going as I'm still trying to do this. My hype is tier 2, still figuring that all out. Yeah, yeah. I actually have my whoops. The Tauhi is the lady who is doing my emotes. She is an awesome artist. I actually hired her or commissioned her to do a few more emotes, um, even though I don't have spots for them, just because she's so awesome. And I thought maybe I'll change them out. I'm not sure, but um, I'm just really excited to have her artwork and have her talent. And then I can, like I use the little blue jay up there. He's holding the fish right now. I change out that fish. Like he's kind of the mascot here. That little blue jay. And so to kind of have more images of him that I can use, like I'm thinking about using right now I have the Star Trek kind of clips. Like I'm thinking we're going to change that out with the blue jay character to kind of, unify the theme. As much as I love the Star Trek, I'm thinking about things like that. So I was just tickled to be able to make my own. Absolutely. I did try making my own. Um, so good for you. That's awesome. I just wasn't satisfied with what I came up with. And she nailed it. Like she nailed exactly what I was looking for. So I'm so grateful that she could do it. I wish I could have mods. That's a problem with having Xbox. Oh yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Um, yeah, I definitely feel for y'all who are on console and just don't have the ability to add any of those mods or anything. That's awesome. You do your builds on Xbox, Cliff. That is a challenge in itself. That'd be cute. Yeah, awesome was for the emote discussion. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. It's I've been reading slowly and talking too much, and yeah, people who do their builds on Xbox or console or whatever, um, it's just really incredible. Yeah, I don't know how y'all do it. I actually watched a streamer the other day playing The Sims 4 on console and building stuff, and I was like, how, how? The cute was for the Blue Jay to replace the Star Trek. I figured that's what you meant, was kind of at least in regards to like the updating with the mascot. Yeah, I build on Xbox. It can only the last month you learned can resize using. It can be only the last month I learned you can resize using the control. Oh man. Yeah. And the other thing she's creating for me, which I'm super excited about, is we're going to have our new, what are they called? Like subscriber badges. Um, so right now we have like the little plumb bobs. Um, like if you look next to my name, there's a plumb bob. Right now we're still getting those first subscriber badges because we're still, I think it's 10 that you get that first for. But if you look next to my name there, you can see that I have that little yellow plumb bob. And we're going to actually, oh my gosh, thank you, Math. Welcome on in. Thank you for deeming that save. Um, it's great to see you. I was worried I was going to be on too short and you wouldn't catch me, but I'm glad that you're able to be here in the short time that I'm going to be streaming today. I love you. Yeah, so we're gonna have updated subscriber badges. I'm super excited about that. We have a little bird hatching. So the first one is like an egg, and the second one is like his head poking out. Third one is like his feet and his full head. It's I'm pretty excited about it. Um, Let me go back up. I think I missed some. I was just tickled to be able to make my own. Hold on, I was way. I'm so not coordinated. Um, enough to do it on console. Don't feel bad I didn't know about it for a couple months. Ended up doing various colors of halos for my nice. I like that idea. You're the bestest friend ever. Thank you, Math. You are. You are a best friend as well. But last week I found out I can use a mouse and a keyboard for the Xbox, which means I can use debug. Score! Okay, yeah. That is, yeah, people can use on console. They can use the, uh-oh. Options, undo. There we go. You are too awesome and kind. Woot woot on the debug. I don't know what I would do without debug. I literally, I don't know. I don't know. Love. Thank you for the love, everyone. That sounds so cute. I can't wait. Yeah, uh, yeah. She's just great. Like, I just kind of basically give her like the concept that I want, and she comes up with something, and it's just perfect. Best friend, funny. Um, yeah, yeah. And she's not even like a native English speaker, so she communicates beautifully too. Like, um, she speaks Portuguese as her native language, but her English is really great. So, like, even communicating about things is seamless. So I just feel so blessed and so lucky to have found her and have her be able to work on the artwork for my channel. Thank you for not hurting me. Of course, Math. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm having a dizzy day today. I'm having a rough day. I'm in a lot of pain. Ooh, we got a gamble in there. Let me get a gamble in too while we're at it. I got one at the top of the show, but I think it's about time for another one. Let's go really big. Uh, Cliff, GG, 500 birdseed. Um, I'm very, very good. Love you a lot. Soph, you're from Portugal too. Awesome. I lost. Math, GG on that win as well. Awesome. Okay. So, I was having those streak of like never, never losing. Um, did I miss the gamble? No, you can. Gamble is like a solo game. You can do it anytime on your own. Well, there's like a timeout, like a timer, so you can only do it so often. It's the heist. That's the group one. So yeah, right now we're just gambling. If you want to start a heist, you could start the heist. Exclamation point heist, and then the amount. That would be how you do that. I forgot how I check my birdseed. I think it's points. Exclamation point points. Let's see. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Sarah, GG on winning that. There we go. Did I miss anything? Angel Ways. There you go. Okay. I have to go now, but so glad I could stop by and say hi, have fun with the build, and have a great rest of the stream. I hope you feel better soon. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. It's great to see you, Nessie. Thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great rest of your day. I do hope to be on tomorrow, folks. Um, you know, you know how it goes. It might be another short one like today if I'm still having some of the same issues with kind of changing like what the doctor said, but yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Angel, GG on winning those bird seeds. Everybody's having luck. Everybody's having luck. Okay. Okay. Oops. Elevate. Ahoy, Captain. Ooh, Cliff starting that hoist or the heist. I'm gonna join on in. Since I failed at the gamble, why not? I'm gonna go little this time. I think maybe the problem was I went big. I love being here with you, Math. I love having you here. What are you up to today, Math? Are you playing in The Sims? Are you writing your stories? What are you up to? Yeah, so if any of you want to join that heist, you just type exclamation point heist and however many points you want to put into the bank. I want to rewrite that story too. Like right now, it's kind of like pirates and a treasure hunt. And I want to kind of somehow make it applicable to the blue jays and the bird seeds and things like that. So I have to give that a little thought sometime when I'm not dizzy. When I'm not dizzy and fuzzy. Part of the thing with the dizziness is I get brain fog, so they kind of go hand in hand. Ooh, Sarah's joining in as well. Angel, Cliff. We're a bunch of gamblers today. Sarah is going big. I'm working on the story. I'm working on what stories I have. I use the exact items from another brick in the mall, but changing the stories themselves a bit. I've separated the supermarket for 3 separate stores. Oh, really? Changing some things up. Uh, okay, 0.04. I should really move this. Let's see if I can do this without messing everything up. Oh boy. Um, okay. The entire crew escaped to Blackheart Island alive. They celebrate with a chest full of gold and a belly full of rum. Oh dear. We're all over age who got the rum, by the way. The results: Emily, Cliff, and Angel. GG on making it out of the heist. There is the regular supermarket, the organic store, and the candy store. Nice. That makes sense to me. Okay, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to move. Well, actually, um, change settings. Set dialogue position. Right? Yeah, okay. So the thing is I have my I have a pop-up or like an overlay over my game of the chat. Um, and that overlay was covering up the tool menu up here. So just had to move them so they're not, so I could see everything basically. You're way too amazing. Thank you, Math. You are awesome. You're so sweet. Thank you for all the compliments and supporting this community. I really do appreciate you. Really, really appreciate you hanging out here every day, being so positive, sharing the love, sharing the compliments. Cliff, love seeing those Blue Jays. I've also separated the electronic stores in the appliance store. In game, it's the same one. Okay. Yeah, in my save too, I do have an electronic store and an appliance store. So I like that idea personally. I mean, everybody's gonna play their own way, of course, but um, that's how I did mine too. I had them be separate things. So, oh my gosh. So the other thing is, oh, you know what? Oh man, I didn't have them selected. I was like, why is this not going down? Thank you for being so amazing. Thank you. All right, so how many of you all use the tool mod? O slash, you know what that means? The O for the head and the slash for like the arm going up. So people would type O slash like this. That means you're raising your hand. I have been wondering about maybe doing a stream of like doing a walkthrough of how to use tool. And that way, you know, you can kind of like real time ask questions about it. I don't know if that's something anybody would be interested in or not, but I'm pretty well versed in it. um, so that's just something I thought about. Sarah uses it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, and even if you don't use it or have no intention of using it, you could at least see the capabilities of what it does, like kind of entirely. Ooh. What did we see here? What did we see? Posting links. Okay. So I'm not sure what you posted. Hang on just one second. Let me look. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. My Streamlabs bot is very crabby, so I don't know. I can't even see what you. How do you see what they posted? Yeah, that's what um I'm not sure. I think my bot just took it out. I can't even see it. So that's kind of weird. Sorry, y'all. Soph, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. So Angel, I went into mod view. Normally there's mod actions and it'll show exactly what your mods do or what your bots do. For some reason it isn't showing up. So I'm not really sure. When it pops up, I'm still learning. It said it would be great if you did a tutorial on how to use the tool mod. Okay. So, thank you for saying that. I think what it didn't like maybe was the periods. Sometimes, like maybe it thought it was a web address because you were putting the punctuation in like in the middle of a sentence. So That's my only guess. Unfortunately, like I have everything show, like it should show me everything, but it's not. So I can't even, I apologize for that. Maybe I read it was the periods between the tool spelling. Yeah, yeah. I'm also doing overlapping items, so it makes more sense in making two clothing stores, men and women. So you're like they're two separate ones. They're not like different sections of the same store. All right, let me try and close this mod view. How do I do that again? Edit mod view. Nope. Back. That works. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Angel? I'm still learning a lot of this stuff too. I think some of it has been kind of helpful to to be a mod as well on somebody, just because you can kind of see the inner workings and how things happen. Um, Not that I recommend doing that. It's just one of the ways that I have learned. Um, but that is kind of a lot to take on. So, okay, let's rotate this way as well. I make separate ones since the played character can only go to the men's store. Okay. Yeah, I can't see what the trigger was for my iPad. I can only see what Soph originally said. Yeah, I just don't know. That was kind of a weird one because normally it'll say exactly what it objected to, so to speak. Um, no problem. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. My bot, I do have my bot on pretty high restrictions, just because this is, I do. Yeah, auto mods could be so finicky. Absolutely, I do have this set as a family-friendly stream, and so I have my bot restrictions pretty darn high, just because of that. And um, so it can be really persnickety. So it's nothing you did wrong, it's just my bot being persnickety. Oh yeah, so um, this particular bit is like trying to get these things lined up. Not really gonna make for super entertaining um, Twitch material, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Whoops. I'm only doing level 2 stores from the game besides the alcohol store, which is still one of the level 3 since I don't want alcohol in the supermarket. That's interesting. We do, like here we do have alcohol in the supermarket sometimes. Two? I didn't make the tobacco store since I'm adding it to the news agent. What's a news agent? I don't know. Like the... I don't know what that is. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this challenge. It's something really unique. Um, so I definitely would encourage you all. Like, this could be a super fun, like, and there's lots of different options of how you participate in the challenge. You know, I read them all out in the beginning, but it's not just creating a vehicle. You could create a build. You can create like a screenshot even. I thought that was pretty cool. There's lots of ways to enter, so definitely check that out. Um, I'll put that link in for y'all. Um, a newspaper stand. So here is the link to that. Uh, it's pinned to the top of that channel. So if you want to enter the Mutant Motor um, challenge, or what is it? Mutant Motors Mercspiration. Yeah, I just thought it was really fun. And it's just like something you don't see every day, you know? Um, and I kind of like normally when I build stuff like this that I have to use a lot of tool on, I'll just put it like a movie on this screen, and then I'll just kind of, it's kind of mindless trying to, you know, get these numbers to line, you know, adding like, I'm just adjusting the bits just a little bit at a time. So it's just kind of something I can do and not really have to think too much about it. Whoops. Love, Sarah. Thanks for not being a meanie. Of course. You know what? Why are people meanies? That's what I want to know. Like, why? It's just not, it takes more energy to be mean, in my opinion. I think we've talked about this before, but yeah, it's like, why? Reminds me of a beehive. Yeah, I mean, this is the same shape that are in beehives. And of course I chose yellow, so that totally, I could totally see why you would think that. Um, let's see, maybe we'll do 45. But yeah, I was thinking bug eyes. Like, you know how, like if you look at a fly magnified, they have like all these little like lenses. That's kind of the look I was going for. Um, I kind of wish I didn't choose yellow, and unfortunately this is this is one of those items that you can't use the eyedropper on, even with the organized debug, because it is like a handcrafted item. So, oops, I have to close my tool first. So yeah, it won't let you change the color at all. So, but there's no way I'm switching all these out with a different color now. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Sarah. I totally have forgot this whole time that I have been streaming. We didn't talk about the daily question, y'all. So, of course, I try and tie my questions into what I'm doing for the day on the screen. So the question of the day is, what is the creepiest tech out there that you can think of? My answer is the ability to grow body parts like in a lab. Like the fact that they can grow like an ear, that's creepy to me. That's just creepy. Definitely smart home. It's like a haunted house in the most literal way. Yeah, that's a good one. Definitely. Like, oh yeah. Definitely. I'm really interested to see what y'all have to say. Yeah. I mean, my answer is a little bit kind of science, but it also is tech. So, but yeah, the mutant motor theme kind of made me think. What do y'all think is the creepiest tech out there? Math, you were ready with that answer. You were ready. You knew right away. I placed pet food in the hardware store since it didn't have another place for it. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Whoopsies. Good question. I always, as always, I'd say those deep fakes are so freaky and has the potential to be harmful. Yes, that was one of the ideas I've thought of too. Have you all seen the Tom Cruise deep fake? I couldn't believe it. Y'all know what these deep fakes are? That was the one that I saw most recently. Yeah, it's really incredible. It's really incredible. I think it's going to change a lot. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's a really good one. That's a good one. The growing body parts, it's kind of cool, though at the same time. Yeah, I mean, it's as far as like a medical advancement, it's great. I mean, if you could grow a new heart for somebody from their own stuff so that it's like less likely to be rejected or whatever body part you need, incredible. Like that's an incredible thing. But it's creepy too. I think the one with the ear, if I recall, they grew it on a rodent. I could be wrong. It's been a while, but that's the one that came to mind. It was, yeah. I'm gonna have to Google that one now. Oh yeah. Um. Oh dear. The ear was actually an ear-shaped cartilage structure grown by seed cow cartilage cells into biodegradable ear-shaped mold and then implanted under the skin of the mouse. Yeah, that's why I said that one. 'Cause yeah, creepy. Uh, super creepy. Yeah. In game, it was the supermarket, and I was like, that don't fit there. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the pet food would, like the bags of pet food, but yes, I see what you mean. Oh boy. It's not tech, but the baby, baby born babies that I found creepy. It's not tech, but the baby born babies I found. I don't know that one. Like the dolls? Is that what you mean? Like the like real dolls? The items are from the game, but I make it more logical. There isn't such a thing as media store, but the game has one. Um, all right, let's duplicate this. Yeah, the dolls. Yeah. Um, I'm pretty sure my mom had one of those, and it was, I don't, maybe my mom's sister or something, but I know I've seen one in real life, and yes, they're really weird. Oh yeah, Cliff, those are so realistic, it's creepy. Yeah, yeah. That's a good answer. Yeah, you're right. It's not really tech, but I'll take it. Like, I like that answer definitely. Um, yeah, I'm okay. If you could think of something creepy too that's not necessarily tech, that's okay. I mean, it's kind of technology. The fact that we have the technology to make something that a toy that realistic, like I don't know, it's not technically a toy, but it's I mean, it's a baby doll. So, um, game is like media stores, books, CDs, TVs, and video games, and I was like this. Is a bookstore, so I've moved video games to electronics and made the rest into bookstore. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally makes sense to me. Oops. 5. Oops, wrong way. Rotate. -15. Um, all right. Elevate. Now, if I was really finicky, if I was Fanta Sims or Sadie Sims, I would make this nice and round so that we don't have any of these corners jutting out. But I'm not them. So we're not gonna do that. Uh, they are the masters of Tool, definitely. If you don't know about them, check them out. I've also added board games and school supplies to the bookstore. Yeah, okay. I could see that. Alright, we're gonna have to finesse that at some point. Definitely. But for now, I think it works. A love. Thank you for the love. How, what are everybody's plans for the weekend? That's what I want to know. Any good plans? Any good food? I told y'all, I'm turning into my grandmother. I want to hear all about the food you're eating. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. So maybe you all could give me some good ideas. That would be awesome. I have no plans this weekend. I had so many appointments this week that I'm laying low. Like, I'm not doing anything but hanging out and hanging out. That's my plan. Negative 0.05. Another thing I changed, comic books are definitely not part of the news agent. You don't find them in newspaper stands. Move them to the bookstore. Okay. Catching up on cleaning. I'm making spaghetti and meatballs tomorrow. That sounds amazing. Really does sound amazing. I love spaghetti and meatballs. I have gluten-free noodles. Not spaghetti, but I do have gluten-free noodles. I have pasta sauce in a jar, pre-made stuff. I think I might have hamburger in the freezer, so I could potentially make that as well. I might do that. Not for tonight, but it would be tomorrow probably. Oh, I'll be using the new crock pot that I got from a thrift store. No glass, so it's Sarah-proof. Oh man. A crock pot that's not glass, so it's like the lid metal. Just wanted to send you a heart since you are awesome. Oh, that's so nice of you to send Sarah some love. Going to the beach. It's hot over here, but you said you live near one of the largest lakes in the world. Yes, I do. One of the largest freshwater lakes in the world. And it's frozen. It's frozen. So enjoy your time at the beach. Thank you for stopping in. No beach for me. Nope, not yet. Maybe in a couple months. In a couple months I could go to the beach. That sounds nice. I hope you have fun at the beach. Aw, thank you. You're awesome. Sending love right back to you. I love you all. I know we get kind of mushy. We get kind of mushy here, don't we? We're kind of big on the mush. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Thanks. Love back. It's like steel or something. Not sure what type of metal. Okay. So it's Sunday tomorrow, which means only one thing, that us Brits make abs. That it is Sunday, Sunday roast. Nice. Like a meal, a Sunday roast. I assume that's what you mean. At you all. Love back at you all. Yes, thank you, Sophie. So great to see you. Thank you for joining Twitch and hanging out with us today. Yeah, it's so awesome to see you. I will, of course, message you. Soph has actually contacted me about doing a build. So we've been kind of talking back and forth on Twitter. And so that's kind of how they ended up coming over here just to kind of hang out now that we've kind of been interacting more. So great to see you over here, that you made it over here. Have fun at the beach. I am jealous. I'd much rather be at the beach in the warm water and warm sand and everything than um, having the snow melt. And right now it's mud and yucky snow because all this, like half the snow is gone, and so you can see all the dirt and the junk that's been building up. So, yeah, have fun. You are super helping me. Awesome, Matt. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I can help you. I'm glad that you're here. Um, yeah, a meal. Roast lamb is on the menu. Oh, I'm coming over. I know it's COVID and everything, and I don't want to get on a plane, but I'm coming over for that. You definitely are. Aw, I'm glad. I'm glad. Ooh, dizzy spell. Little bit of a dizzy spell. Let's save this while we're at it. So this is one of the new little bugs that I've noticed, is if I had my tool menu open, it disappears when I save. So I don't know if Twisted Maxi did that intentionally or not, but it is something I am noticing. So at some point we're gonna have to angle these down. I think maybe the next row, like we'll leave this one the way it's at. And then the next one will kind of tip down. Yeah, I have had a lamb only a couple, 2 or 3 times in my life. I do like it. It's not something that is common in my area. So I think that's part of it. It's not a really commonly found product that you find in the grocery stores. Oh dear. Options, undo. This, as I go here, it's getting more and more tricky. Try and get these lined up. We may have to kind of pull these side ones off and there may be some gaps or something because this is looking kind of off. Like it looks fine from here, but I don't know. We'll probably experiment a little bit, see what we can do there, but yeah, I'm liking it so far. Definitely liking it. All right, 4:30. I'm gonna go a few minutes longer, I think. What else do we have? So yeah, this all is this particular object. And then I've used tool to, well, I sized it up and down, and then we've rotated them. So this one here is turned basically 45 degrees on its side. So this whole section, this kind of engine section, and the head of the bug is all that object. And then we have this Batu object too. Whoa, that I have positioned accordingly. And then yeah, so I am thinking I'm gonna definitely do wings too. Like even if we don't do the big like kind of insect legs, I want to have like again this big kind of insect thorax, I think it is, the bum, kind of like a ant bum sticking out, and then we'll have wings as well. So like I said, it's kind of a mixture of a mutant insect. It's gonna take a while, which is great because you know, it's due at the end of April, and it's probably gonna take me that long to get this put together. So wow, wings. Yeah. Yeah, I'm planning on doing wings. I kind of hope I can figure out a way to get them to light up as well. Just because, you know, similarly these light up. So I don't know if I might use this object again and then kind of create wings out of it somehow. We'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. It's one of the expensive meats to buy here, as Easter is not far. All supermarkets have special offers. Okay, sounds cool. Thanks for that hype. Um, yeah, I think that's it too. Like, if you special order it, um, yeah, and maybe when is Easter? That's got to be coming up pretty soon too. Um, I haven't even looked at that. Normally, my mom makes Easter dinner and I go over there, but this year she said, "So, are you all interested in coming?" All last year, we skipped all of the family activities, just, COVID. Um, my mom isn't somebody I normally interact with except for like every holiday. Um, and so I kind of said no, with my health issues, my daughter's health issues, my husband, we're a pretty high risk family if we were to get it. And so I just kind of said no, we're not. So she invited us this year, and I said no. Nobody in my not nobody, but only the sort of oldest folks are getting the shots in my area. So it's really we really haven't um, had too many of the population, the local population aren't vaccinated yet. So trying to err on the side of caution. 4-4 is Easter. Thank you for that, Angel. Welcome back. Very original. Thank you, Soph. Um, yeah, it is kind of something weird here. It's a mutant thing, that's for sure. And of course, it doesn't drive, but that's why I wanted to have this sort of um, DJ booth on the back, so that at least we can have it be have a purpose, so we can interact with it some in some way. Since I am more high risk than my husband, so today's outside ventures were something I hadn't done. Okay. Well, how'd you feel about that? I don't go out much at all anymore. Basically to the doctor when I have to, otherwise it's virtual. Um, yeah, yeah. Since my main guy is 17, he can't buy alcohol, so it makes sense to have it in a separate store. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Absolutely. Uh, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so my stepdad, he was able to get the shot. He's old enough that he qualifies, but also I think, has had cancer, and so he would have qualified anyway. Um, but yeah, my community we're pretty slow yet. I don't know why that is. Like, it seems like there's some areas of the country or even in the world, who are like mostly vaccinated by this point, but we're just barely getting rolling in my area. Um, I don't know why that is. Normally I do online shopping as needed and we can pick it up at the curb, but there's some that cannot be done that way due to Jacob's autism. So I had to go into the actual store for Larry's meds and our other groceries. Yeah, yes, yeah. Well, good for you. How was it though? How was it? They just opened the vaccine up for my age with my conditions yesterday. Oh, okay. Um, thanks, Math, for that love. I don't know. I feel like at this point I want to say I don't have an issue going into public, but I feel like I kind of do. Does that make sense, y'all? Like, I don't know how to I don't know how to explain it. Like, if I had to go to the grocery store, I'm not going to get like all twisted in knots about having to go to the grocery store, but at the same time, I don't want to go to the grocery store. Does that make sense? They just opened the vaccine up. Wasn't too terrible. It wasn't too crowded. That always helps too. I'm good until I see someone not take precautions. Oh yeah, that. Well, the places that I go, um, they don't really have that choice. Um, I when I'm in public, I am at the doctor's office, which I mean is mandatory, or I'm in a like a grocery store that or a business that they require it. So I fortunately haven't come across that too often. I had a man and his wife get up all behind me in the pharmacy and like, yeah, that I yes, like the time like last week or whatever it was when like I was at the grocery store for the first time in forever and a guy bumped into me and I was like freaking out. Um, I just kept creeping forward. Same here with the doctor's office. Yeah, it makes sense. Your feelings are valid. It's still very much an issue. Yeah, thank you, Sarah. Uh, yeah, I'm glad it made sense. It's kind of hard to explain though. Like it's both. It's both at the same time, and I'm like I definitely function in the world of gray a lot of the time. Um, and, oh, they require it. They just don't enforce it. And my state just lowered the mandates to directives so people think they could do whatever they want. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't like that. You are the bestest friend. Thank you, Math. You are as well. You are. You are a great friend. Um, yeah, it breaks my heart a little bit that they're lessening the restrictions. It seems illogical to me. Like maybe when most of the world is vaccinated, that or I don't know, that might be a little bit too much, but it seems like we're jumping the gun a little bit to me. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. It wouldn't be the way I would choose to do it. I'm getting off here. I've got to do something for Jacob and myself. Mr. Angel has been asleep for over 4 hours now behind me. Totally agree with that. Jumping the gun. Yeah. Well, thank you for being here, Angel. It's great to see you. Um, yeah, go do the things you have to do. Take care of yourself. Take care of your kids. That's always the most important. But thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate you. It's great to see you. Um, yeah, have a great rest of your day. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you later. I don't know if you're going to be on at all. But until next time, until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope your dizziness keeps at bay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Angel. Oh, Cliff, look at you. You're rocking what are you rocking? The founder badge and the gift leader. Wow, you have like two of the first badges. That's really cool. I just saw that little present and I was like, what the heck is that? It's because you've gifted some. Nice. I'm gonna try and do an ASMR since didn't do anything at all yesterday. Okay, great. Yeah, I will look for that then. I will look for you. Because of his age, he can use the bar, the alcohol store, and the appliance store, but he can go to any other place in the mall. Okay. Because of his age, he can use the bar. Can't. Yeah, that's why I was like, I was a little confused there for a second. Um, got it. Got it. Got it. Cliff. Oh, thank you for that love. Love seeing that. Open Rage. Welcome on in. It's great to see you. Um, let me save this while I'm thinking of it. I'm okay. I got a little bit of a late, yeah, I cut a stream. Awesome. It's great to see you. I hang out at Open Rage. I forget to do shout outs. I'm sorry, Angel. I forgot to do your shout out. Um, Open Rage.
Definitely not in real life. I don't have any children yet. In real life.
All right, so go check out Open Rage. She is another streamer. I found her playing Sims 4. She does play a handful of other things. She's great, super friendly, super fun. Right now, I've been enjoying her 100 baby. It's been kind of chaos. It just really made me not ever want to do the 100 baby, but it's really fun to watch. So definitely check her out. Support our community that we have here. So much chaos. Yeah, definitely so much chaos. Um, yeah, we're just having a quick little stream today. Um, I have not been feeling well. It's my time of the month, plus I'm having dizzy spells. My doc thinks it's medication. It was pretty bad today, so I just wanted to pop on. Like it is so good for me to come here and hang out with y'all. Um, I really look forward to it. It's one of the things that keeps me going in life, so I hate to cancel a stream altogether. But I told myself, you know what? I'll just do like a quick hour, hour and a half. Um, so yeah, that's I felt like that was a good balance of I'm still taking care of myself and not pushing too much, but also giving myself that good vibes and hanging out with y'all that I really also need. Um, yeah. Love, peace, harmony. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. You totally made my day. Yeah, yeah, I'm glad I could, even though it's short. Even though it's short. Oh no, I'm so pleased I popped by. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be ending here soon. I do have to get some dinner. Ooh, it's getting late. I do have to get some dinner in me before my cut off. I have to cut off my food and drink in order for my medication at night to be effective. So I have a very strict schedule, y'all. The way, like, my doctor was asking me questions yesterday about like my routine and everything, and I'm like, literally, I do the same thing at the same time every day. So, yeah. Thank you so much for the stream. Doesn't matter how short it is, just great to keep going without overdoing it. Yeah, yeah. Love and peace to Emily. Thank you, Soph. Um, yeah. So I do think I am gonna wrap it up. I do think I am. Let's save one last time. I hope to be back tomorrow, y'all. Um, Normally I go on at 11 a.m. I might be late. I'm gonna just give you a heads up, depending on how I feel. I'm gonna probably try and do the same thing. If I gotta do a short teeny one, we're gonna do that if I can. If not, of course, follow me on the uh, love and peace to Emily. Let's see here. Follow me on the socials. I will notify you. I will keep you updated. We also have the Discord. If you're not part of that, um, I post on there. Like today, I posted, "Hey, you know what? I'm not feeling too well. I'm gonna be starting late," and then I was like, "Hey, I'm having really dizziness. I'm gonna be, I kind of try and keep you all posted." Um, so those are your couple of options to kind of keep updated since I my schedule is really irregular. I'm very open and honest about that I am not consistent due to health issues, due to life, due to my husband's work schedule. I stream when he's at work. Sometimes his schedule changes, so um, definitely that's the best way uh, to to find out when I'm going live there. What else? I'm gonna get my gamble in. Y'all, if you want to get your last gamble in, oh yay, I won this time. Feel free to get those last gambles in before we go head out on a raid. Um, and what else have we got? Sarah posted the raid spam. Thank you so much for doing that. Cliff, GG on winning that 1,000 bird seed. Yeah, got a winner there. Um, Schedule social Discord. A shout out for our mod Sarah. She is awesome. She is a streamer herself. Awesome builder as well. Love to see it. Go support her. She is just an awesome, supportive. Just I don't have enough good things to say about her. She's just awesome. Go support her. Um, Go support her. Sarah, GG on that gamble. All right, everyone. I got the luck tonight. Yeah, yeah. The Streamlabs bot is feeling pretty generous, I guess. All right. So with that, Let's us see whom who we can rate. We're gonna share the love. You all are such a loving community. Um, I definitely want to. I want y'all to come over to the next person with us. All you have to do is sit there. You don't have to do a darn thing. Um, you don't have to do a darn thing. You're gonna copy and paste that raid command. I'll do it one more time. Thank you for the love, Sarah. So just copy that Blue Jay band flying in. When we get on over to the next streamer, you're gonna just paste that into their chat to let them know that we are flying in with the Blue Jay band. So I think we're going to try somebody. I'm going to give the warning. I don't know if they are family friendly or not. That's any raid that I do. I'm not searching for that specifically. And so that's just a warning. If that is something that bothers you, just be warned that they may or may not be. Um, all right, let me get my copy and paste as well. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Let's go on the raid here. Thank you all for being here. Have a great rest of your night. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week. Hopefully, I will see you next weekend. As always, um, practice that self care. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I love you all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Um, all right. I'm trying to get my raid on. Let's go on the raid, but is it popped up for y'all? We're just gonna wait it out then, since I can't chat us. I can't put us over there automatically. All right.
Hi! Hi, Emily Blue Jay!